Welcome to it. Mzansi Insider is bringing you all the best this December. Nsigi Mazwai speaks about the weave debate. A brave insider that got circumcised shares his story. Which memes did the most this week? And you won't believe the special somebody that we have. Let's start the show.
Homie, don't worry, hold up. No gossy gossip in our skin. Dishing out the truth, so start tuning in. Can't turn a galley. Come, social issues, this so easily. Giving you the latest news so instantly. Gender we tighter. Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider.
South Africa sanibonani. Yazi ngithema ngibheke calendar today ngathiyo i2 ka December. Ngine problem ngabantu abatreata uDecember ngathi bayaqala ukubona uDecember. Yes, last year bekuno December. Now this year, like next year kuzoba no December. So asihliseni ukuphapha, sehliseni ispeed nasestradini, like sehlise like ungazenzi extra izinto ngathi uyaziqabuka. Like kuyakhohlwa neamnesia, kukhohlwa namakhondomu, like kuyakhohlwa nokuthi yazini kusasa mele sivuke sigibela ama-taxi siyabhabaza like let's be wise and be safe and enjoy the festive season, but sibe ne-war sometimes, yabo? Okay, thanks.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to it. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's Mzansi Insider. Hey, Baba, December. It's my birthday every day of December. Welcome to it.
Come on, sis, get you said, don't act extra. Just keep it to the one. Welcome to it. It is Mzansi Insider. My name is Rory. I'm hanging out with this dude. His name is Kat, and it's going to be good. It's your birthday today.
Well, it's my birthday every day of December. Technically, my birthday was on the 1st, so nyayivuli December marani
baba. All right, but we will be responsible throughout this December and well behaved and enjoying it right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and you guys know that I'm the principal slayer, so once I've spoken, I think that the games begin.
Shine my specs. Well, here's what's coming up on today's show. Weaves must fall versus weaves must stay.
It's an interesting topic. It's a thing that made the cut memes.
Kidi enge?
Meme.
It's a meme, guys. Professor, come on, somebody. You must leave this in 2016. And in support of World AIDS Day, we meet an insider that has a story to share on circumcision.
And then to close it off, we have a hot performance later on. I promise you don't want to miss this. Kantalo Sinyanako. Let's go straight into the headlines.
16 days of activism against no violence of women and children. Many celebrities have come forward and shared their story and experiences about abuse. Soccer legend Benny McCarthy, who said recently in an interview that he was motivated to work hard to give his mother a better life after seeing her getting beaten by his father. Mzansi Insider stands for no violence against women and children. Kanye West. Now we can safely say that Kanye West is officially out of hospital, but he still deserves a lot of rest, which means we won't be hearing any bad news from him anytime soon. So I guess the shade will be calmed down in just a bit. We're happy to hear the good news about Jeezy. Weaves. On Behind the Story today, we speak about weaves. We're talking hair. Recently, Nsigi Mazwai tweeted this and simply tagged it, yep, this is what we are talking about.
Good hair means curls and waves. Bad hair means you look like a slave. It's the way I wear my hair.
Conversation that we're going to be having today is hair. All right, now hair is a big situation. You know what? I think most times people think that hair is just about the ladies, but I know that your hair is also very important to you, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking, should the weaves fall or should they stay?
Yeah. That's a good question. I mean, it's a talk that's been happening around it. And we have hair experts in the house. We have a lovely lady. We want you guys to introduce yourselves, actually, because you know what? We're taking no prisoners today. So,
My name is
yes, you can introduce yourself.
Jabu Stone.
Absolutely.
The founder of Jabu Stone
By the
Products.
way, it's the Jabus. If I was gonna, okay, but we're letting you guys introduce
Yes.
yourselves. We're doing it differently. You can do it.
I'm Lesedi. I'm the owner of Muriri by Lesedi.
Yes.
Yes. So I watch her on YouTube and I put his hair foot on my hair.
So obviously you cater for natural hair,
Yeah.
and let's say you cater for the weave game.
Yes.
So let's speak about this dispute. Bab Jabu, are you against weaves in any way?
Honestly, weaves, I must be honest with you, not too much in favor of weaves.
Okay.
Why is that?
Because, you know, many years ago, we believed in, you know, I tried to teach people to believe in Afrocentric beauty standard, not Eurocentric beauty standard. You know, for you to be lookable, your hair, that was what we were taught. That's what it was. We were made to believe. Your hair must be straight, your skin must be light. So that was more Eurocentric. So I taught people to say, be Afrocentric.
Yeah.
You know, kinky as your hair it is, your skin dark as it is, you are beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I've been advocating that for all the years. But at the same time, as time goes around, you know, the fashion and everything, I saw a lot of women are into weave, but I realized that women always want to look different from time to time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when a lady has a wig or a weave or something or braids, I always say, what's underneath that hair? Are you taking care of what is underneath that weave? Because
Yeah.
if you're not looking after that, then one day you want to take off that weave, and then your hair, you'll have your receding
Unenkinga.
hairline, unenkinga, you don't even know what to do. So that's why I would say, even if I don't like, but if you have it, please look after the hair underneath.
Okay.
Lesedi, you know, Dr. Jabu Kato was something so important that, you know, Eurocentric, everybody straight hair, wanted to be light. Do you feel like weaves take away from our ethnicity? I hope I said the word right.
As
I do.
African women.
As African women, as Africans in general.
No, absolutely not. I think for me, fundamentally, women have now come to the space where we need to be allowed to have options. So the reason why I say I don't think it takes away is because I actually do both. So a lot of people that follow me, and even my clients, they know that I have a beautiful, lush afro, and I refuse to relax my hair, for instance, but I want the choice. If I want to look a certain way, that is up to me. So if there's a look I want to endorse, or if there's a style that helps my life easier, then I should have the choice to do that. And that's why I wear hair extensions.
Do you think there's a real debate here, Babu Jabu? Is there a real debate versus, you know, how we look, how we carry our hair, you know, how we see ourselves? Because hair, I mean, I'm wearing short hair. I usually have the big hair. I'm very uncomfortable with the short hair. I kind of feel like something is missing. You know, is there a real debate versus weaves or not?
To me, as I said, you know, I realize that women want to look different from time to time.
Yeah.
You know, as Lisette is saying that, you know, she wants to look different, she wants to have that. So that is why I'm saying, if you want to look that different, but my concern is your identity, because hair is your identity.
Yeah.
When you decide to remove that weave, how do you look like? You know, is your hair, is it you? You know, because you're not going to have weave all the time. That's why I said, please take care of that hair underneath. You know, make sure that when you undo it, as she says, that she's got a beautiful afro. You know, so at that moment, that is why some of us, we're not happy, you know, with that look. But if she feels comfortable, who am I to tell her how to look?
Okay.
Who am I? It's her, you know, it's up to her how she wants to feel.
My question is, Lisette, do you feel we're getting into a space where girls feel more beautiful with weaves,
Yeah.
and that's how they'll go out?
Yeah.
But when they're at home, they'll chill without the weave
Bin
when
and
nobody's
Betsy.
going to see
When no
them.
one's around.
So your own hair is like your off-duty look, and your on-duty is the weave.
Is the weave. I think that's unfortunate because me personally, I wasn't allowed hair extensions, I think, until my matric dance. So my dad was 100% against it. And while at the time there was a struggle, we would fight, we wouldn't get along, but I think it was more the understanding of get to know who you are, project yourself before you add other layers. Not to say that other layers are bad, but be comfortable in your skin before you add on anything else. So I always say it shouldn't be an off-duty look. Hair is hair, whether it's kafrar, where it's an afro, whether it's cornrows, you can still be beautiful. Don't be defined by hair. Give yourself the choice to change, but don't be defined by hair.
Okay.
Wow.
You've been in the industry for many, many years. I think
About 20
your
years.
name, 20 years to be exact. Some of our ages, you know what I mean?
True.
You know?
Oh, it's my birthday. I'm 26. Thank you.
Yeah, plus 6. You need to catch up. You've been in the hair game for a while. I'm going to be a bit spicy right now. We have very controversial older figures, such as Brahu, who will refuse to take pictures with people who have weaves or are not carrying their natural hair. My opinion is, I mean, but I feel like, is that okay? Is it okay for us natural people to look at people who don't, or who behave in a different way and sort of put them out and judge?
You know, I met a lady one day who said to me, I'm not happy, you know, when Brahu says that. I said, why? Because she said, I don't have hair. You know, because she, you know, some of them alopecia, and she said, now what must I do? Now, I had to put something to be lookable, to bring my self-esteem, because I don't have hair at all, you know. So that is why I'm saying, when it comes, that is why I said, who am I to judge? Who am I to tell how that woman should look like? I must accept if she's happy with that look, yes. But hence I'm saying the concern is underneath that wheel.
Yeah,
that's where my concern is.
Ntsigimaziwai shares the opposite sentiments as, the same sentiments, quite frankly. She's also just like, absolutely no weaves. Weaves must fall.
Yeah.
Do you know, she's not having it at all. And she even does braids, and she's just like, braids are not a weave.
Yeah.
I'm against the girls with a weave.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this?
I'm like, nah.
To be honest, I don't catch feelings about it because, one, I'm female and I reject the idea that beauty standards about me are defined by other people. So if I feel beautiful with a weave, you should just leave me. I don't judge you with your natural hair, so leave me alone.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
It's my hair.
Yeah.
Earlier on in the year, there was a conversation about how African hair is not deemed as professional hair in the workplace. Afro, you know, umqhino wesandla.
Remember we actually did like a Google
literally
search.
Googled it, and when we typed in professional hair, vela belungu kuphela with their long hair,
Look at that.
unprofessional hair, vela bantu abamnyama
Yeah.
with their African hair. How do you feel about this?
I find it offensive, to be honest. If I had the time to look after my hair the way I wanted it to and wear it into cornrows, you should allow me to. I think just because corporate would have traditionally been Caucasian focused and now more and more African people are coming into the market, it doesn't mean we're unprofessional versus accept our view and adapt the model.
Don't you then feel like we have a responsibility to fuel the evolution by going out there with our African hair instead of almost playing it to what it's always
You know what I
been?
want to actually ask this, and maybe this is just for the girls. Did you grow up unka duku? Uitlamaso hore ubenale mruru sona lo brook? You didn't do that? Because I know many of us, like, and at home, okay, let's say it is special. You and I at home.
Straight.
You and I, no. Like when you're playing, like ununka skipa.
I see what you're saying, like a jersey,
Couple jersey. After school, kina jersey. Otem ruwa bruku lua hope because we wanted to look like it. It was never. You know, you wouldn't watch Nomsanene and go, yo,
Yeah.
it was, you know, and that starts from a very young age. And I think I'm alluding to what you're saying is, do we then not have a responsibility to start shifting that? And how do weaves help that?
I think for me, you need to give a young girl options. One, you need to be very clear with her around this is your roots, this is your heritage, and this is okay. Once you've established that foundation, it's okay to open her up to options because again, she's female. She should be allowed options. Yeah.
But I think to add on that one, you know, even the education system, when you go to colleges, hair colleges, when they do a trade test, they do trade test with your Eurocentric beauty standard. They don't even put, until I introduced the hairstyle in the market 20 years ago, there was not even a syllabus about braids, about locks in their own colleges. So that is why we've got a responsibility to go out there and teach the teachers who are there at those colleges that they must embrace this Afrocentric look.
Yeah, it's about time,
I think it can be a conversation that's going to be ongoing for a very long time because we as people are coming into our own, and that's the definition, you know, of being an absolute African person.
Yeah, and I think we've seen
defined.
and I think we've seen a wave both locally and internationally of, you know, actresses and actors really just embracing their natural state and also still playing around, you know, with the option. But
Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It is time for us
Thank you.
to take a quick ad break. Mzansi Insider returns after this. Here's what's coming up.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. Mzansi Insider.
Welcome back to the show. We are still fighting the AIDS pandemic, Konala Mzansi. So joining me today is Wandaman Kulu from CareWorks and Tepo Pororo, who recently underwent a circumcision. Sanbonan Buput.
Hello.
Ninjan. Let's speak about the work that you guys do at CareWorks.
All right, so CareWorks is an HIV management company, and we've actually come into the space, and we're working closely with the Department of Health, as well as all the other PEPFAR partners.
Okay.
And we perform. Our job is solely to create awareness and to create a demand for MMC, which is the medical male circumcision.
Okay.
We have a lot of work that we do, but largely we have a lot of field mobilizers that go into the communities and actually do field mobilization, educate, promote MMC to individuals. We go into corporates as well. We do, we've got a lot of corporate programs that talk to HIV prevention and treatment as well. So that's, in a nutshell.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like you guys are doing an amazing work, and I think the core of what you guys do, correct me if I'm wrong, is awareness.
Yeah.
And you know, creating an environment, whether it's in corporate or wherever, where people are having conversations. Now, you just recently underwent, how do I say this? Underwent circumcision. What was your experience like? Because now we live in South Africa where circumcision has like two folds. It's either you're in the mountain or you do it the medical procedure way, you know. What was your experience?
No, my experience was super cool because I did a medical one.
Okay.
Yeah, then it was just amazing because my life alternated.
Okay.
I want to know why did you decide to go and get circumcised? What pushed you?
Because I was avoiding these type of sicknesses.
Tell me, which sicknesses? What do you know about what you can catch from not being circumcised?
Like my STI and stuff. Yeah, so just avoiding that. And plus, I mean, even as a guy, for your girlfriend, like, it's unhealthy for you to still have a foreskin.
So hygienic purposes.
Especially in 2016.
Yeah.
Especially in 2016. I love that.
It's a new age.
And we're like slowly leaving 2016, so no excuses in 2017.
Yeah, exactly.
How is the healing process? Because I know a lot of guys, I know a lot of guys, one of the greatest fears is the pain.
Yeah.
So how has the healing process been for you?
The healing process, it was just fine, truly speaking.
It's not as bad.
No,
Okay.
because it only takes about 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, for you to recover, then everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderman, is it a thing that you guys encourage young gentlemen to do if they have not done it yet?
Of course, and not just young, but males in South Africa. Look, our program is funded to cater to actually provide the service from the ages of 10 and it goes up to 49, and that's the key population. Well, the key population is actually 15 to 49, but it's funded to cater from 10 and above, right? We encourage every male in South Africa. Doesn't matter whether you're in here legally or not, or you're working or you're not, or whatever.
Anybody.
Just do it.
Okay.
Get it done. Picture a situation where you have bodyguards around your organ all the time. Because when you're only relying on a condom and it lets you down at some point, and not because the condom is not of quality, but because of improper usage, incorrect usage. I mean, how many people check the expiry date before putting on a condom?
How many people check that wrapper if there's no hole through it?
Exactly,
you know
especially when they're intoxicated.
Yeah.
It's in December now, so we know there's a lot of alcohol as a consumer around the country, and people will be drunk and they'll be having unprotected sex. Some will try to protect themselves, but because of the state of mind, the condom will not work because of incorrect usage. And we're saying MMC, medical male circumcision, is something that can actually help you develop this protection, 60% protection. And then you can prevent the STIs, HIV, and so many other things as well.
I need to ask you this one. Obviously, one of the main concerns that people have is the state of public hospitals. That if they do go and get it the medical way, maybe the standards are not that great. I think I don't know. Maybe people are thinking medical aid levels, that it's for certain people. Is it safe, you know, for people to go?
I'm glad you asked that because two things are happening here. One, we've got a lot of mentality which is wrong. Circumcision is only done in winter, and
Yes, I've heard
it
that.
heals
Quicker.
better.
It heals
and quicker.
better, yeah.
Okay, let me officially tell everyone out there, Guti, that is not true. Medical male circumcision works all year round. When you get a cut, it heals. Doesn't matter whether it's winter or it's summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the traditional space, because we do work with your doctors and so forth, who actually manage that space in the traditional for traditional circumcisions. They do it. Some cultures do it in December actually, and it heals just the same.
Yeah.
The second one is exactly what you just asked. We have a medical team of nurses, doctors, clinicians who are regulated by, and there's quality assurance that takes place in every space, in every facility all the time. To make sure that the procedure is safe, the environment is sterile, and no infections come out of there, which obviously then can affect the healing and whatever. Every facility that we have, we can guarantee and assure everyone that it is quality managed. There's a continuous quality management system that we have as the department. But not only that, we do offer people an option to go to private GPs who also are contracted by the department and by the PEFA partners to provide the service. So you don't only have the option to go to hospitals or local clinics. You can actually go to private GPs that are doing and providing
So
the service.
you have no excuse.
And guess what? It's free.
That's what I want to hear, because you went. So you know, was it free?
But then you tell the truth.
It was for free.
How was your experience?
What?
No.
You know, people say the procedure is free. My wife told me, registration fee 60 rands.
No.
So, did you go to a public hospital?
No, actually, the team of MMC came to my hood.
My team.
Yeah.
Yes.
At a place they call it Clip Town. It's kind of a community center.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were there, so I just decided to go.
Like, you need to do it.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you guys are doing incredible work, and that you're going for grassroots levels, because I think sometimes it's a conversation that we're having, but the implementation is not on the ground, and I think you guys are doing incredible work.
And it's great to know that you guys are trying to just kill HIV/AIDS. We want to stop the spread of it. And this is one of the measures that we're taking. There are many things that we can do, and it's good to take the step that we can take.
Look, there are trials that have started in terms of vaccines and so many other things. But in terms of prevention, MMC is by far the most efficient. Anyone who's interested, please, right now, 0606 800 800, send us a call back. We've got a team of consultants waiting in our call center, ready to make that call and help anyone who's interested.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just 0606 800 800.
0606 800 800.
Done.
It's simply that simple. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through and for you sharing your story, hey?
Thank you.
And I hope that, you will inspire more people to also jump on the wagon and do the right thing.
Absolutely. Right now it's time for us to take a break. We'll be back.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Welcome back to Mzansi Insider, and guess who's back? It's Joe Man and hanging out with Jody.
What up?
How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Jody, welcome.
I haven't been here for long, yo.
Yo, the hair
Welcome
situation.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Somebody's
Thank
wearing
you.
spectacles today.
Hey, man, now. Yeah.
So that she could see you better.
All right. and how do you explain the fade on the eyebrow?
I'm just gonna let you guys
Sit down.
bye. I'm gonna.
She's
like,
leaving.
bye.
Well,
Bye.
Jody, thank you so much for joining us on Mzansi Insider. I know you're a big winner.
Yeah.
Audio media.
Yeah.
Tell us exactly about the work that you do before we get into the awards.
So I'm a sports presenter at RSG Radio, which is the National Afrikaans radio station at the SABC, and I host the sports show there.
Nice.
And I was on the show a month ago, and since then my career's kind of taken off. I won these 2 awards recently.
Wait, Jody. Wait, hold a minute. I know I don't want to talk to you guys, but
Yeah.
I want to speak to Jody. So
Yeah.
wait, you've been only there for a month.
No, I was on this show.
This show here a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just
I've
like, what? You're just taking
with him
awards in
4 years.
advance, my dude?
That's
How does it
amazing.
feel? You know, I presume that sports is something that's important to you.
Yeah, something I have a passion for, and you know, I went to study journalism with the idea of going into sports media.
Yeah.
And you know, 2016 was a very good sports year for South Africa. You know, if you take the Springboks away, we did very well at the Olympics. Sundowns being crowned African champions, so there was a lot of content for us to work with, and I just see this as reward for all the hard work that I've put in the year, and yeah.
What did you wear to the sports awards when you received the award? I want to know about that outfit.
I had a pair of designer shoes,
Yes.
designer jeans, and then a shirt that I bought at the retail store. And a jacket I had custom made in Thailand
So
a
nice,
couple
we
of
didn't
years
go
ago.
entirely like black tie, we went
No.
smart casual.
Yeah, smart casual. That
Joe,
was
man,
the look.
somebody's taking your job while you sit there and keep quiet.
I'm like, yo, man, you guys are doing this, and I'm getting paid, but I'm all right. So obviously, like, you've got 2 awards here. You've got a producer of the year and a presenter of the year.
Yeah.
Like, normally, we don't get a presenter who produces their own show.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can take a leaf out of that book.
We
I
do,
mean-
We
quite
actually
frankly,
do.
if
Oh,
you-
okay.
Yeah.
As your mics get cut.
So that's a good
Yeah.
one. Jody, how important is it as a host for you to also be part of the production of the show?
I think it's very important. It just gives you that, you know, state of mind where you know what to expect, because if a producer comes in, they tell you you're going to do this and this, but if you set it up yourself, you did your own research, I think it just gives you that bit more of substance when you do the interview. But just coming back to these 2 awards, I was telling Joe that this specific award, the Best Audio Radio Presenter of the Year, was actually won by somebody that I admire, and a colleague of ours, Robert Marat, 2 years ago.
Nice.
So Robert won this award 2 years ago, and I really look up to him, and now
You're the one
2016,
sitting
I'm the
here.
one
Yeah.
sitting with this award. So, you know, it was a real honor for me to walk away with these awards. I was nominated in 3 categories at the Sports Awards, and
you won 2.
And I won
You
2.
took the
yeah.
majority.
I bring winners to the game.
You always do, though. You
Yeah,
always
man.
do.
And actually, and speaking of awards, just quickly, we know last week was the SA Awards. It was a great year for athletics as well. I mean, to get gold medals for Costa and for Wade van Niekerk as well. I mean, remember, just before the Olympics, I was like, we have to profile Wade van Niekerk, because I remember I saw him at the airport and no one recognized him, and he's walking alone. And I was like, yo, Wade, what up? You know,
it's just
and
like-
now, like, you know, he's out there doing endorsements and stuff, and it's great to see, and it's great to see the, you know, what sports can do for someone, and what sport was able to do for Costa and for Wade van Niekerk as well, who
It's a real
were some of the
thing.
big winners. Yeah.
Wade
Joe.
also signing some Euro deals now. He's not signing Rand deals for
No, that's what I was going to say, like
euros.
some major deals.
I need to be
Brands
friends
we
with
can't
him.
even mention because we don't even have the money
Yeah.
to pay for those mistakes. Well, Jody, congratulations.
Thank
This
you very
probably
much.
solidifies your talent as a host, and you
Yeah.
can only get
Yeah.
better. Actually, you have to get better
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to 2017. I've got a couple of things up my sleeve in terms of my sports show
Tell
and
us.
a couple of other things. Also online media that's exploding. So you might have to watch out for me there. But 2016 was a fantastic year. We just spoke about the sports awards. Now, if you just think about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2013, at the Athletics World Champs, South Africa came back with 1 bronze medal.
Yeah.
And this year at the Olympic Games, we dominated. You know,
Keyed
both
out.
Custer and Wade was nominated.
Yeah.
Wade actually won the best male athlete at the Rio 2016 Olympics. So it just shows you that we've got the talent, we've just got to nurture it, and you know, our athletes and sports presenters will walk away with awards.
Nice.
Jody, ek is waardig for you.
Baie dankie.
You can just see, like, he is into what he's doing.
What you mean is that you're jealous of his hair.
No, never. I love his hair. Ek is lief vir hom. It's nou tyd vir ons te take an item. It's Burna Boy. He's my crush all the way from Nigeria. Oh my gosh.
Those earrings are
He
chandeliers,
needs,
ne?
they are. Chandelier. Can we listen to, wow, the shade you guys are giving me today. Burna Boy, help me. Oh my gosh.
Welcome
Hey.
back. Welcome back. Mara nizwile le ngoma bafethu. I think Burna is major.
Yes, he is major.
Like every song he touches though turns into gold.
It's cheers to that.
Oh
Oh wow. I was so
Okay.
ready to support you. Like I was there for the long haul and then you did
Because
that.
I've laughed at you so much, I expect the worst from you. So now it is time for us to get into our top 5. Sizohleka kancane with the memes. We're going to check out the very first one.
Ashio meme, arwaneng meme.
Meme.
Ki meme. Daga.
Read, pen.
Mood hashtag December boso. Ah, daga.
I get a bit nervous, mangibona like abantu abagugile badeba man bafethu, like dabbing. Didn't Jacob Zuma dab too?
He did.
Hayi bafethu man.
Asnavalo. Next one.
Ting 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 ting.
Yo,
Ding
yo.
ding ding. Oh yeah, there we go. Ding ding ding. Obisito. Ding ding ding. Obisito. Is that Tina Knowles?
That is Beyonce's mother. You don't even have to say her name.
Anyway, that's
don't
a
do
hint.
stuff like
That's
that.
a hint for what's coming up later on in the show.
Oh, is it?
Will be ding ding ding. So you want to stick around? There's another meme coming up. This is number 3. Let's have a look at this. When you get married to the Minister of Agriculture and Forestry,
Why, guys?
you will wear the agriculture and forestry.
Why, guys? Why, guys?
But guys, no, man.
Why, guys? No. My wedding day.
Guys,
With the palm tree.
No. Okay, next one. Read,
TC. And again, get any British. I can excuse
why are you wearing those
That
glasses?
test, number 1, Bob has 36 candy bars, and he eats 29. What does he? What does he have now?
Diabetes. Bob has diabetes. Because this one decided not to do the math sum. This is something I would
Actually,
do,
give me the answer of that.
but
How
not-
many does he have?
Hold on. I need to faka my specs. Calculate again. Faka my specs. Calculator.
No, we have a last one. What's 36? 29 minus 36. There you go. Oh, I can't.
You know it's December when you see
my
this
God.
Uncle Bay. I saw this Uncle Bay in Sun City, guys.
Like he's a real person.
Like real life and a real person that dances.
How? Show me.
I
Do
don't
it.
have him. I
I saw a video of another guy going. Okay, Kat is happy about losing weight. We're gonna take a quick ad break. Ondile, ay, ondile.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Welcome back, Sanamugela Lana Futi Mzansi Insider. If you've been out and about and turning up, or on the social media, then you've definitely come across this song called Govisi Kolo. It's gone viral. Everybody's laughing at me because I can't speak Zulu. So viral that he's in studio right now. I'm talking about Biza. Who's going to help me how to say this?
Govisi Kolo. Is she okay?
Go
Can you
busy.
go busy?
I can gobza.
Can you show it to me?
But you must sing it when I do it.
Okay, I'll sing.
Okay.
Tim.
Go busy.
Let's just have a Tim. Go busy.
I don't know if I'm doing it right. I can feel like I can't.
I'll give you a 4.
How do you do
4 out
it?
of 10.
4 out of 10. Okay, Ngoni, say again.
Ting ting ting.
Visito, ting ting ting, go visito, ting ting ting, go visito, ting ting ting, go visito.
Oh, that go busy. Aye. Go visito. Ting ting ting.
Go visito.
Ah, yeah, talent parts. Okay.
Go visito.
Go down, pat.
Yabona ngikukhuzile. Ngimkhuzile.
I knew.
Biza mfethu. Sibonga ukuthi uzobloma nathi no.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for having me.
Moshelize ubumnandi. Uyangithola.
Yeah.
Must bring ngale chain kuqala.
The chain.
Shaya amagold bengisho ukuthi ingoma yakho is viral right now.
Yeah, it's the biggest song.
I'm sure ushanga amamiliyoni ke manje ngoba wonke umuntu uyayazi.
That's personal. Yo, that's personal. Yo. That's personal.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's personal.
Let's speak about Govisi Kolo.
Yeah, that's the
Sitshele kabanzi ngengoma uhlanganise kanjani nini?
Okay, the song, I did a song with the guys. There's a chick called Esikona from Newcastle. I'm gonna be performing with the chick later. And there's a guy, the guy who produced the song is Tichenko. And there's three guys. We featured Busis on the new version. There's So like yeah, we did the song like mid this year. So you're gonna be Govisi Kolo till like next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I want to know. Did you expect the reception that you've gotten? Obviously, you guys go into studio, you do your thing, your friends like it and it's fine. Family members, maybe next door neighbors, and then like
No, you
internet goes crazy for you guys.
No, so when you do a song, I'm just gonna make an example. Like you know that work. It's that
Reggae.
No, it's not a reggae, but that work with Rihanna and Drake. It's that song that's irritating. So like in Yes. Like when you hear the song,
so it's catchy.
Definitely, yes. Yeah. So like when you did the song, we knew this was gonna be the biggest song in the country. Like right now, Kobisi is like the biggest song.
I mean, you guys are trending. If you go on YouTube, you guys are trending.
We've got like more than 100 videos. Abantu bahlezi ba-upload amavidiyo bekobisa iqolo. Yes. Bengena last week ngachecka and this week ngamavidiyo amasha. Next week because we're dropping a video next week. So
ngoba ni plan bafethu kanti anyeke sideny dance. Masikhulume ngokuthi usayiniwe manje akusemnandi kanjena.
Okay, uBiza I'm signed under the movement project, which is a company of Bobster. Bobster is Oskido's younger brother.
Okay.
So like, yeah.
Okay. Apparently you were mentored by Oskido,
yes.
And he gave you a platform. Tell us a little bit about your guys' relationship.
Okay, my relationship with Oskido is good because I had a song titled Augotwa, and like when I dropped the song, I'm from KZN by the way, so I'm keeping Oma. Yapusha, Yaugota, abantu like they know the song. So Oskido, one tracer down, then Wapusha, then I dropped the song on Debonite's album.
Yeah.
I did a song with the guys. Yeah. A shout out to Debonite. So then Pusha, we did a song with Oskido. We did a collab last year. It's Rockefeller. So I Pusha with the video. So Jebeng Mansurisha, boy like Hutmanyam.
Yeah, you've been pushing
those. For 13 years. Can you imagine?
13 years.
Yes, for 13 years.
You've been doing music for 13 years?
Yes, Nang in the studio in 2003.
Really?
Yes, I was like 14.
So boloku pega this whole time?
Yes.
Australia, let's talk about this pop story.
It's weird.
Make me understand, you're saying you can do pop now, eh?
Yes.
You can do...
I used to rap.
Give us buzz. Give us buzz. Come.
Okay.
I
can't count. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna rap. Love is mine. On the mic, I keep it true. Line triangle lock. Yeah. You think we get George? Tell me I'm Fuch. Upiza on the mic, keep it real and done. Let the monga first down and get covered to sign. 37 degrees and dog covered to gun. Nobody's gonna pay me. I'm also that. I'm freestyling.
Feel it.
Yes.
Like you got bars on bars. Let's speak about this. Are you that musician who can do any genre?
Yeah, I used to say I'm versatile, but yeah. So now I'm focusing on the compact. I used to do hip hop. Then 2009, because I wanted to do something Mzansi.
Yeah.
So I'm joining Kwaito. I'm a huge fan of Drake.
Yeah.
Drake. And I thought it was maybe if I'm mix Kwaito with a bit of hip hop. I have a song. I've been getting to push up parts. It's got feel called Title Matoho. La Pangangula cause I got this scale in 2010.
Yeah.
So 2011, got to go banzimanyane. So I did a song Matoho, song Atula. So it's pop mixed with Kwaito, mixed with not a rap.
And you were singing.
I'm a Gqom pioneer.
You're a Gqom pioneer.
Yes.
Something that I found out, which is really interesting about you, is that first impression. I don't even think you would say Lockinville is somebody you would want to work with. Wow. Tell me some of the collaborations that you want to do. Lockinville. Who else is on your list?
You see, like the thing about Pizza, I would say I understand music.
Okay.
Not to good thing but I understand like if your family listening to Drake, The Weeknd, I like it home. I like it quite. Can you imagine this? Yes, like I listen to Uschava. I'm a huge fan of Uschava. Uschava, yes, Uschava. So so Lockinville. So if I'm drop album, I'm feel so good thing spending about. Look, can you imagine like if use from Pizza, Nepom, yes. Nepittenberg, yes. So that's what I want to try. Yeah.
That's amazing because what I want to try. What you'll be doing is creating a genre, a game changer.
Yeah. Because we've got this home and it's coming.
I see you. Mas khulume video yako.
On the video. Okay, we shot the video Tangi the day before yesterday. Featured Ubusiswa, Esikona, the chick on the hook, Trigger. but produced by DJ Ngo. So we shot the video. It should be up by next week.
So next week is in bonus.
Yeah.
Uzozinikeza exclusive.
Yes.
Uzoyiletha la ekhaya.
Uzoyiletha la.
Because ngisala eJoburg angakaphindele eThekwini.
Sekusekhaya manje.
Yeah.
We welcome you to the Mzansi Insider family. Pizza.
Yeah.
Hlonishwa. Baba.
Part of the fam.
Siyabonga. Siyabonga.
Yeah, so ividio kumele ukuthi iphume maybe by next week izobe C-sharp. So like yeah.
That's
Okay.
nice. That's nice. Well, uzobe performela in just the best, right?
Yes,
We
yes.
ayigoba lezo zonke.
Yes.
Siyayigoba isikolo.
It's time for us to go to an ad break. When we come back from an ad break, it's going to be, but before we go to an ad break, because we've been in the space and you spoke about like, you know, pop and all cool things, it's only fair for us to give you a dope video. Check this out.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Welcome back, guys. You are still tuned in to Mzansi Insider. So I decided to save her from herself. They actually her reading classes, so I didn't fear to for making fun of you, Joe.
Yeah, you should wear yours more often. You would know that we're right now supposed to be saying, they look nice on you.
We're supposed to be saying ad-lib.
Ad-lib. This guy is so silly. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. It's been an absolute awesome show. And thank you to all our guests for hanging out with us. We spoke circumcision. We spoke about, you know, 8th day. We're all conscious. Let's not get too crazy about December. So we're going to just collect ourselves. But
I stick to my word.
Sis Getty, we have to get down though. And we're about to do that. Who are we doing that with?
Yo, no pizza buffet. So thank you so much for joining us on today's episode. We do it again tomorrow, myself and Rurusang. The shade continues. Get December, boss. Pizza, take us home.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Say what? Tim go basic on. Yeah, go basic on. Tim go basic on. Yeah, go basic on. Tim go basic on. Come on. Just. Oh Lord, God damn, this the Pakistan. Sarapat man, ombegu baba, katika muba, uhamba no ba, uhamba no ubiza. Oh God, tim go basic on. I'm the go basic on. Tim go basic on. Yeah, go basic on. Tim go basic on. Yeah, go basic on. Tim go basic on. Say what? Go basic on. Tim go basic on. Say what? Say what? Tim go basic on. Come on.
Katuga vula seke.
Say what? Ukona Trigger man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's a DJ go. Spell a boop bom.
Ik kom best op die. Kala kom met de zin. No bandit. Bandit over. I can get in your number one. Oh, nam zo go. Oh, bandit. Oh, bandit over. Go, sisi.
Oh, one ball over.
Oh, so kabuya kabuya kuba.
Say what? Let's go. Go down.
Katuga vula seke.
What's up, baby? What's up, pussy? What's up, Kobe? What's up, baby? I'm Angizomtshela